B word, man? I'm Anthony Addison with another segment of What's the B word. Like and subscribe to the page. Hit me up on Instagram, What's the B word 52. Hit me up on Facebook, What's the B word, man. And y'all already know, man. I'm a Baltimore Raven fan, man. Raven Nation stand up. Flock, let's get it. And today, man, I'm getting up early in the morning to shoot this video before I go to work. And want to talk about the preseason game against the Packers, man. Um, and not too much in detail, but as far as like who will I be looking at as far as going into this game, and it's pretty much the same people from last game. I'm gonna be looking at for my man Robert that had asked that question earlier this week. I'm gonna be watching Tim Williams more to see how Tim do with his snaps and all that, and see if he's getting. I seen somebody post that Tim Williams had the most QB pressure, so it's probably I wasn't seeing what I wanted to see, but Pro Football Focus was saying what they wanted to see. But I'm just gonna pay attention to Tim Williams, man. Make sure he was getting back there in that backfield and rushing that quarterback like we need him to. You know, another thing I'm gonna be looking at is I'm gonna be looking at pass rush heavy since everybody is trying to talk that Jadeveon Clowney to Baltimore Miss, which I don't agree with because we don't have time for contract disputes. We don't have time for all that. Um, Especially if you remember when the Costa was talking about being financially responsible in his era as far as being the GM. So I don't think that's gonna happen anyway. But like I said, I'm gonna be looking at Ferguson. I'm gonna be looking at Sack Daddy. Um, it's a big boy. I'm gonna be seeing is he gonna. Cause last game, true enough, everybody says he's been kind of stiff at the first beginning of training camp, but he was getting in that backfield, even though against the third line. And then I've been seeing on reports that he's been improving and improving in practice. So maybe it took a game rep for him, game reps to get him his mojo going. I'm just gonna be watching, even if they don't get a sack. I'm just gonna be pause framing, seeing where they at when the quarterback releases the ball, and see if they're getting close to the quarterback or rushing his throws or anything like that. I'm gonna be, of course, watching Bowser too, just to check and make sure his pass rushing, if he's able to use his pass rushing capability to his fullest and get to the ball because that's it seemed like over this past week, that's where the big concern has been in Raven Nation and the groups and just in the community of the Baltimore Ravens. So we're gonna be watching all the pass rusher guys most definitely. I'm gonna be keeping an eye out on Miles Boykins again, even though he had a pretty nice game last time. I just want to see him producing the game setting again and see what he level up. There's, if that makes sense. I'm gonna see if he level up as far as like he got that first game out the way and see if he start this game without them game jitters and stuff like that, and he's just ready to go and making them catches that we know he can make. And gonna be watching Lamar too, watching his accuracy. Seeing how good. Is this is this just a trend or is this for real as far as him being able to pass the ball how he been passing all training camp. Dude has been doing good all training camp. He's been doing way better than he did last year. I'm really rooting for Lamar so he can so he can shut the doubters up, shut the haters up. Even though he's my quarterback, I always go for guys that's the underdog like that everybody says he can't do it, he can't do it. And if Lamar keep it up, then we're in really good shape, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially with him passing and training camp and all that, and not even showing a piece of his running capability. That's the big thing. See, people don't understand as far as Lamar passing. Like when he starts running around and doing what he does, the special thing that he does, it's gonna get him easier throws because you can only cover a receiver so long, and he's extending plays. So just wait until the regular season as far as like seeing the full thing from Lamar. Um, Another guy I'm gonna be paying attention to is Justice Hill. You know, I know what Mark Ingram can do. Um, I'm still kind of iffy about Gus because I mean he lost weight and he looked good, but I just If you remember, do y'all guys remember when Lindell White lost all that weight and when he was playing for Tennessee, and it was just like, you know, first he was too big, true enough, but then he lost too much weight, and it kind of put a stain in his game because the thing that Lindell White was so good at was being a power dude, being able to bring that power, and he lost that weight, but his speed didn't go up. Like it didn't go up significant at all. And I'm hoping that that's not the case with Gus Edwards. I'm really hoping. I'm hoping he'll be able to adjust and still be able to run it. I'm hoping that if he lost weight, he at least like kept his muscle, if that makes sense. If you remember, Le'Veon lost a lot of weight when he first came to the NFL, but he stayed at he was ripped though. He was all muscle. So um, I'm gonna be paying attention to Gus too, but cause I know what Mark gonna do. Mark been in the league for a long time, so I'm not really concerned about Mark, but I'm just concerned about Gus as far as like the weight loss aspect. I know that Lamar causes a lot of open running lanes, and that's why we didn't see him get that many open running lanes in the last preseason game. So I'm sure that's gonna change too, cause he really he really he really does well with the read option as far as like just putting a foot down and going where he needs to go. So it might be also that I'm just hoping that this weight loss thing don't put a stain into his game. I went straight to Gus Edwards. I meant to stay on Justice Hill. Justice Hill, man, I just want to see a little more from him. I want to see can we get a I really want to see can we get a big run out of Justice Hill, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, I like that he's opening up to being used in the passing game. He wasn't really used in the passing game in his college career like that. I don't know if he's not that good of a pass catcher um or what, or if they just wasn't using running backs out the backfield like that to catch passes. But he's open to be utilized as a pass catcher, a third down guy, and I'm okay with it. I just want to see him make more plays. Sorry about rocking it, but I just want to see him make more plays as far as like catching out the backfield. Excuse me. And I definitely want to see him bust a big run. I want to see them afterburners. I want to get a chance to see him really really take off because Justice Hill, truth be told, y'all, Justice Hill could be Tyreek Cohen over there in Chicago. Just like how Tyreek Cohen is, Justice Hill could be that for us. Just our little piece of dynamite. And hopefully that work out for him. Cause I really, really like the kid. I'm just this preseason game right here, I just really want to see him break one big. It don't even have to be a touchdown. I just really want to see him show that speed. And who else? I'm gonna be paying attention to the Joker, of course, because I like how the Joker looks. I just want to see more from him. It's kind of the same situation from the guy from the question, the mailbag question earlier this week, like Tim Williams and them. We just got to get more film on the Joker. Like a lot of us like the Joker, but we just got to get more film on him. Because he didn't play much. He played the preseason, but then he broke his leg. So I like the Joker. I just want to see more from him. Um, and he keep it up, man. Tony might have to watch out because Tony is a big liability in coverage, but I don't think they'll bench Tony. Tony, his leadership role too big. But I'm trying to think of who else. Powers. I want to check out Powers. I read in the group conversation somebody bringing up Powers saying that Powers has slow feet, and that's kind of his problem, which makes sense because his report said when he got drafted that he's not the best run blocker, and to be a run blocker you gotta have pretty good feet. You gotta have pretty good feet to do pass blocking, but um, at guard not that much. You just gotta like run blocking at the guard, man. You just gotta your feet gotta be on point, man. Like to do these pulling and stuff like that, it just gotta be on point. So I seen somebody say on the group that that's where he lack it. He gotta tighten that up. But I will be paying attention to Ben Powers, man, because we got that wide open spot at guard, left guard. That I'm not feeling too good about, I'm not feeling that great about the center position, but I'm definitely not feeling that great about the guard position. So, we'll have to, we'll definitely have to, we'll have to definitely key in on the left guard position and see how Ben Powers do. Um, Also, I'm gonna be watching Anthony Averett. He had an okay game last week. They was coming for him, but he wasn't scared. But I just want to see him improve from last week because his game was a meh last week. So just want to see. Just want to see if he gonna be able to improve coming into this week. He might have some game jitters. I mean, he did play some last year, but he's still in that learning curve. So hopefully, I'm sorry, y'all. It's early in the morning, but hopefully Anthony Averett plays a better game. I'm gonna be watching out for Kenny Young, of course. Um, who else am I gonna be watching out for? I think that's about it, man. Hopefully we keep our preseason winning streak going, man, and hopefully these young guys really get it going, man, because that's what we need. We need these young guys to step up. We're a younger team than we normally be. We usually have a group of older guys on there, but we're young. We're young. I like the idea of going young, but I really got to see these young guys step up for us to make that next big step. You know what I'm saying? Um, Chris Moore. I forgot. I gotta see Chris Moore. I gotta pay attention to Chris Moore and make sure Chris Moore is not the 50-50 player. That's the thing, man. That's the only thing that made me mad about Chris Moore is he a 50-50 guy. As in, like, he can make a big play. I mean, like Cincinnati 2 years ago, made big plays. But then he can make a bad play like Cincinnati 2 years ago. Even though that pass was thrown behind him by Joe, you know, but he bobbled and kept the ball alive, and dude caught the interception and ran it back for a touchdown. So we need Chris Moore to be consistent. That's the thing about Chris Moore. We need consistency because he could be. I mean, you see what John Brown said. He the best receiver. He was the best receiver in the group, but he's just not the most consistent. Like Chris Moore, like he could really be big for us if he be consistent. So something I'm not surprised about. I'm down here in Memphis and I done seen him play back in the day. Against the University of Memphis and stuff like that. He played at Cincinnati, so it's nothing I'm surprised about. I'm just hoping really that he just get over this 50-50 hump and get to going. So I'm gonna be keying in on Chris Moore also. Y'all key in on Chris Moore also and just tell me how y'all feel about him. Y'all key on everybody that we pretty much named. And just drop in the comment and just tell me how you feel about these guys, man, and how did they play tonight. Um, hopefully, we're gonna lead this with a win. Um, it's hard to predict preseason scores and stuff like that, but I say 21-10 Baltimore. Um, let's go over there. Let's punch Darius Smith in his mouth, for leaving us. No shade, no shade. Shout out to Darius, man. Man got a family to feed. Um, and that's about it, man. As y'all can see, man, I've been working on my room. I'm gonna post a video after I post this video showing my room, man, and showing what I'm working on. Like I told you on my first video back, I've been doing stuff like moving and stuff, so I haven't got everything together. But I'm working on the room, man. I'm really starting, to get home. So just expect more and more videos from me, man. I'm not going nowhere this time. So like I said, man, I don't want to talk y'all ear off, but watch the guys that I named and drop a comment. Tell me how you feel about them. Ben Powers, Mal Borkins, you know, Chris Moore, Lamar, Gus, Justice, Sack Daddy. Oh, Mac Truck. You gotta watch out for Mac Truck. Let's pay attention to Jared Willis too, cause I like that kid. Um, he might be one of our undrafted free agent that might make the team if he keep doing what he doing. Jared Willis playing good. Mac Truck playing good. Um, man, we just shout out to Eric DeCosta, man, because he doing a good job so far in his first year as a GM. I can't lie. We got a 5th-round pick for a kicker, a 7th-round pick for a player that barely plays, you know. So shout out to Eric, man. He really doing. I think we got 10 draft picks now. So, but like I said, man, I'm not gonna talk y'all ear off, man. I'm gonna post a video in my room after this, man. And y'all get up with me, man. Y'all hit me up on Instagram, what's the B word 52. Hit me up on Facebook, what's the B word. Man, come on, man. Write me a mailbag question, man, so I can tell y'all my opinion. Any NFL team. Hopefully you ask me a question about the Ravens, because that's who I love to talk about. I love to talk about football, period, but I really, really love to talk about my Ravens. So y'all hit me up on a mailbag question, man. Hey, Purple Fridays tomorrow. So hey, like I said, if you take pictures of you and your family and everybody in your Purple Friday outfits, man, inbox it to me, man. I put you on the slide at the end of the video, man. I just love spirit in that Purple Friday spirit. That's what I love to do. Matter of fact, I pop it off with my family, and y'all just send it to me, man. I love the Purple Friday thing, man. It connects me with my Baltimore family, my Baltimore Raven family from Memphis to Baltimore, man. That's my way of connecting with y'all and bonding with y'all as far as like just the Raven pride, Purple Friday. So yeah, like I said, y'all hit me on Instagram, what's the B word 52. Y'all hit me up on Facebook, what's the B word, man. I'm Anthony Addison, man, and I'm out.